I'm expecting him to keep up the he wants to keep up that persona, because for some reason himself and some people are thinking that he's getting to me for some reason. And so he wants, I think he wants to keep up that persona, preach his chest out, try to talk himself into the fight, which, bro, we've been offered this fight 4 times before. You've turned down every single one. The only reason this fight's happening is because I am the undisputed champion of the world. Had roles been reversed, this fight wouldn't happen. And so, hey, I'm expecting him to continue to try to talk himself into the fight, like he's ready. But, hey, this is clockwork. I'm in here. I've been there. I've done this. I do this. That's why I'm the undisputed champion. And I think it's just because he's not. Most fighters understand and they respect that code of being a mixed martial artist and what martial arts, the basis that it was built on. Most fighters have the respect. Most fighters have the discipline, and most fighters have that honor. And this is a young man that just doesn't have that. And Saturday night, December 14th, it is my job to go in there and teach him that. For media day, I'm making, these things are like clockwork. The UFC does a very, very good job of organizing them and getting them to go through and work through it. So I'm expecting it to just be normal. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do my job, and hey, we're almost there. I can't wait. T-minus 2 days. So I am excited, and I can't wait to just be done with it all and get in there and have the referee. You ready? You ready? Like, yeah, I'm ready, motherfucker. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's funny. I've been around this so many times, and everybody makes it look so easy. I watch Usman do it. I watch all these guys do it. They make the interviews look easy. They make everything look easy, and I'm like stuttering over my words. I'm having to retake everything, and it's taking some getting used to, but it's fun.
Yeah, you said it right. This is such a short career, and I try to enjoy every moment. I've just been soaking it in. 4 years ago, I was in this exact hotel trying out for the Ultimate Fighter 205 edition, and they wouldn't let me on because of my criminal record. And now I'm back here on the biggest pay-per-view card, and I'm really soaking it in, man. I felt like my last fight, I was so focused on the result and not just enjoying the whole process. So I'm enjoying every minute of it. The whole process is, training your ass off, not making much money, trying to grind out sponsors. A lot of times, you don't have the supplies and the things you need, because once you get here, man, it's, it changes, everything changes, but at the same time, you got to take advantage of all the people you meet, being a good support group, having them around you, and just, just enjoying this whole process, bro. I love my LFA days and my even local days. Those are dangerous fights, because you lose a few of those, you'll never make it to the UFC in a row, So, you just got to really focus on enjoying the process of it, and not so focused on the product of just the UFC. It'll come, trust me. Fall in love with that process, and this will come.
You got to fall in love with the process. You got to stay consistent, because if you're not in love with it, it's hard to be consistent. You know what I mean? It's easy for me to just wake up every day and train and work out because I love it. You know what I mean? I love the grind. I love waking up and pretty much killing myself to get better. If you don't love that, then you probably shouldn't do this sport, because that's what you got to do. That's the expectation. You got to grind. You got to be consistent. You got to do it every day and take no breaks, really. Every fight's pretty much do or die, you know what I mean? You lose in this sport, it's unforgiving, and a loss hurts. And I don't know how it feels to lose in the UFC, and I plan on not to never feel that feeling just like his brother, but I respect him, because we're putting our pride, we're putting everything on the line, we're fighting in front of millions of people on TV, you know what I mean, for them to judge us, essentially, so fighters will always get my respect. Unless they disrespect me, then you might see a little bit more disrespect out of me, but as of right now, nobody disrespected me yet, so full respect.
We got the hard part now. The hardest part is the big weight cut. So tonight we try to get as much as we can off and figure out the rest in the morning. But tonight's the hard part. He's gonna have to work a little bit, but we know what to do.
It was far, so I didn't turn down. But the first one, I'm like, here we go. first move back in my face. I mean, I'm not a toy.
No, I hate that with the passion. Like, how do you record me and then get my attention and look up so you can get my face? Yeah.
I think the weight cut is just the worst day because you see your fighter going through a lot, you know. You see your fighter the whole camp and they're very healthy and they're good, and then the day before they're cranky. And good luck with Kamaru. It's good because he's very professional, but after like 10 years now I'm doing this, that's the worst day. I don't really like weight cuts. If I was them, but I'm not them, I would just go weight up. But that's easy because I'm a kickboxer, so wrestling is different. But no, it's not my favorite day. And also, I can't really work today. I have not much to do. I just hang around. And I like to work, so let's get this over with and get to the fighting part.
Yeah, ever since I've been working with Kamaru,
I want to fire him.
he shows up at fight week within 1 pound of the same weight every single time. So I think that speaks a lot to the dedication he has to his craft. So he has a good routine, and weight's going to come off, and we'll get ready to go.
Solid work by Gilbert Burns, in control of
Gilbert
Jake
wins.
Shields. It seems like it's all but a formality. Team UFC gonna walk away with this Quintet Ultra title, Eddie.
Everything is good. Spirit is good. Energy is amazing. We have some great people around. We have Francis. We have a lot of good friends, you know. And it's been nothing but fun this week, you know. Just we gotta go out there and compete on Saturday night. That's, you know. And this man been competing for a long time, and this is what he does, and you know, that's it. See my brother defend his belt for the first time, and solidify himself as one of the greatest fighter of all the time, not just the welterweight champion, not the weight champion. We're gonna solidify himself, you know, keep going forward, undefeated, undisputed welterweight champ. That's it. All the bullshit is done. You didn't get your shoulder.
Kamaru is fucking amazing. I see this guy coming to the gym back in the Black Zealous, almost just like a pure wrestling, you know, made his way up, very good. He like at a time when we thought like, oh man, this guy gonna do it, but he was so hard-headed, you know, like keep it going, keep it pushing, you know. It's amazing to see his work ethic. I think Rashad has a big role on him, you know, helping him out a lot mentally and training, and I'm so proud of him, man. Like I've been with him in the couple first fights, I corner him, helping him out a lot. We bang a lot, you know. He was one of my favorite guys to go with. He helped me out. He also called me when I went back to Japan, asking him to help me out because he has such a good energy, you know, good attitude. It's an awesome guy, awesome athlete, and he got this shit, man. And he's one of the best ever right now, and he's gonna keep dominating the division for sure.
Big trust. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Big trust.
Congrats, man. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Yeah, no doubt. All right, my dog. I'm about to go in here and get this weight off real quick, all right? 11. Yeah. It's sick. It's a sick feeling, sickening in my mind because I know what I'm about to put my body through. But I like it. Towards when you come out on the other side of it, I like it. It's like, man, I did that shit. I did it. Because this is I would have to say, of course I've never given birth, but I would say this is probably what I'm about to feel tonight until tomorrow morning is probably the worst pain that you could feel, to put your body in a position to where it could potentially die, it could potentially stop working. To knowingly do that to yourself, it's something mentally strong about that, and I've done it time and time again, and tonight's no different.